one-dimensional.
Okay.
I agree. Like, we saw that yesterday, right?
Damn. This in your own team?
Hey, that's why they're my team. I support them, I can diss them. Geek. Moss. Oh, they go for the grade. There you go. So they still go for the glue, anticipating the utility jungle pick from ONIC, and the Granger safe. Last pick for ONIC.
Should, I mean, it's gotta be Lu. Ah, the glue again too. I mean, is it only limited to utility? They can still go for a Hayabusa here if they want to. Yes, the front line is gonna be a bit more minimal, but you're up against a Faramis, a Granger, and
they've all-out damage.
Yeah, that's the ONIC way, right? They did it against CL, and it was Faramis Yeheskil.
Ling, even
that's another
crazier.
way to counter it.
Okay.
Is Ling safe into this composition from Geek?
I don't know if safe is the right word.
I don't think the assassins are safe, but
it really gonna depend on how
comfort
macro, how good Kyrie is.
Hey, it's not all gonna come down to that, ladies and gentlemen. Can ONIC do this? We're still at match point, one more game away of an ONIC victory. An ONIC moving over into the upper bracket finals. But will Geek be able to force maybe another series? Force them into a best of one? Only time will tell. We're gonna throw it over to our casters. Take it away.
And obviously we are back in the Land of Dawn to what could be the last match of the series. But Geek fam, they have showed grit, they have showed power, and they have showed that they might even force the reverse sweep to happen.
Let's see, right? Will they equalize in this game and make the series onto a 2-2? Or will we see ONIC finding and securing a point, the point that will take them to the final upper brackets?
Kyrie back on a special pick, right? This is a special pick, the Ling. He likes to play this Ling a lot. And obviously that helps with the kill pressure as well. But I had my own questions on how will it work when it's picked against the Faramis. Obviously has that second life. So take a look at the emblems. Nothing out of the ordinary. Still Badang with the QC, the Impure Rage, and the Faramis with the QC as well. Just wanting to have that gap closer and help out with either the Shadow Stampede or even later on with the Netherrealm. But as of now, it's only back to basics for both teams. Granger against the Harith down bottom. It's a safe pick for the Granger. The Harith does bully the Granger pre-level 4. Post-level 4, the Granger can fight back, right? And even Kyrie already invading into the enemy jungle. Not level 4 yet.
Seems
now
like
level 4.
Not now level 4. Both junglers invading that green camp near the gold crab. That's going to be Keyboy and Beloy. Face shaking in that bush. Boy trying to pull. Sans, great timing on the Purify. Jumps. Kyrie not committing the Tempest of Blade just yet though.
Still keeps it either as an offensive tool or a defensive tool, right? Because the Ling can be so elusive. And I think for Geek fam, at least to have the lockdown to catch and reel in this Ling with the Tsunami Slam. But I think the Ling will be harder to catch compared to the Hayabusa, given he has the Fidge Poise as well. Now Makits makes his way up top, Lutpi under pressure, Keyboy backs them up.
Nope, let's see, not level 4 just yet though. Kyrie is in the vicinity. Doesn't really want to commit on towards a fight, nor the turtle just yet here as Geek. They are initiating the turtle.
Congregation of players here fighting for the turtle. Will this be a steal? RWM open!
That's going to be the Netherrealm triggered as well, but Makins finds the first turtle. That's going to be a boy taken down alongside Beloy. That's going to be Lutpi though mounted.
Yep, still mounting, hitchhiking a free ride. Gobs next in the chopping block, but they don't want to go on him. Makits though might get caught.
Oh no, great isolation, great kill. 3-0 on the board for the yellow porcupine.
Oh my. What was that damage though in the initial 2 kills that ONIC were able to grab? That was some burst coming in from ONIC, and now Geek fam, they are in the pedestal. 1 kill to Kyrie, 2 to Keyboy, but still, it makes sense that ONIC have prio early on. They have the Badang to help out with it. The Ling, you kind of can, you know, semi-retreat the turtle when you're in the Tempest of Blades form. And that helps as well, as to not really commit to the pit, opposed to Hayabusa maybe, who jumps into it, right? So for now, Kyrie plays a little bit more safe. The Ling, come the late game, can also be a problem. Now, another problem for Geek Fam is the fact that the Eve has been picked, right? This RWM is AoE. And Geek Fam, they want to group up when the fight happens because they need that resource from the Netherrealm, that sustainability. But the RWM kind of bursts them down as well, especially when they are, clumped up together. So I'm very, very curious to see how Geek Fam will find a workaround behind that.
Yeah, it seems like both teams this time different from game 1, 2, and 3, where the early game relatively action-packed. This time seems like both teams just slowing down, waiting for their mid-game power spikes, right? And so far, it's a calm gold lane as well. Nothing too crazy, but we might see a change after the next turtle take.
Yep, 7 seconds, 5 onto the respawn as well. Kenziski is here, and at least for Kenziski, he is able to bob and weave in the fight from afar. He has that range, right? For Severo, it is him having to get close to the players of Geek Fam.
3-man knock-up Keyboy, very low. Naked finds the turtle. That's gonna be the RWM though, locking Beloy down as Severo picks up the kill.
Oh, they go straight into Lutpi, and Kenziski still unable to put him down, get him down. And Lutpi survives, only Keyboy the casualty. It's a trade between roamers, but the turtle was secured for Make It. 2 out of 3 so far. Let's take a look at the items. Hunter Strike completed for Make It, the Berserker's Fury as well for Kyrie. So at least the junglers are battle ready. War Axe for Lutpi as well, to have that sustainability, to have that life steal, the Spellvam, excuse me. And it enables him to be in the team fight much more longer. I mean, we have seen Lutpi with a CC, right? Just jumping into the backline, just holding them in place. Just looking for the flank angle, looking for the backline. Up top though, Kyrie faces Gobs.
Yeah, gotta be careful there. And seems like Ranger or Kenzie is on his way towards that Sky Piercer. So,
yeah.
ONIC, they gotta be careful. And Geek Fam, once Sky Piercer is inside the arsenal of Kenzie, they need to funnel the kill on towards just Kenzie, right? So that stack can be optimized.
Oh, I mean, look at the pressure from Suyo as well, right? I mean, it is equally matched from the Ling, because the Ling can do the same, even better. Because the Ling has the Finch voice up. Beloyski was looking for a Tsunami Slam, conceal play, but ONIC, look at that peel from the Granger. That Sonata was just dissuading them from continuing and turning it around into an engage. But as of now, ONIC, they know that this Granger might grow much more danger by the minute. Like you said, Sky Piercer, once that's ready, it can be very, very bleak for them. Because the Granger with the Sky Piercer, very easy to proc, right? You just need to stand back from afar. You have that potential of a burst down. Especially as a Granger, you really want to have the stacks going. The earlier, the better. It translates into even greater late game. And against a Yeve, you don't need to commit into the chess box of the Yeve, right? You can hit from afar. You have that's another like I talked about previously. So as of now, Geek, they have safer options in the table.
Uh-oh, gotta be careful. That's gonna be real world population locking members. Now Lutpi, first one to fall.
The Lord, or rather the Turtle, still secured by Make It, but they're stuck in the middle. Kyrie still survives, but look at Gobs mounting.
Uh-oh, isolated, has the flicker, spent it. That's gonna be Gobs though, taken down. Great calculation there by Kyrie. 2 members down and out. Though, ONIC, they lost the Turtle.
3 for 3 for the Turtle. Make It turning up when needed. But look at ONIC with the side lane pressure again. Kyrie, this guy knows how to time his movements, right? 1 second you see him down bottom in the lane, just pushing that wave in towards Geek Fam. The next second you see him next to you. And the objective, the neutral objective. But so far he hasn't been able to win out on the red tree battles because Make It, obviously, with the Suyo, you have the Soul Sever that kind of helps you to tone down the threshold of the HP, and it just bursts down the objective. Plus the red tree on top, which makes it kind of hard to, win out that red tree battle, especially on a professional level. As of now, though, it's ONIC still leading the kill department, plus the gold lead as well, dwindling slowly. So Geek Fam, they couldn't care less about that gold, or rather that kill deficit, They have that power already spiking onto them. And Kenziski, he has the Sky Piercer. So that is going to be troublesome for ONIC. For Severo, he has that survivability, the Feather of Heaven. I think it'll be a back and forth team fight.
It will, right? Again, mid-game power spike. It seems like ONIC, they committed 4 bodies top lane. They will terrain their inner turret bottom side though. Because no info. No one's showing from the side of Geek Fam. That's why Kai, yeah, he'd rather play it safe.
Maykits has been very good looking for the cross map play. Tsunami Slam.
On towards Keyboy. That's just gonna be the Badang half HP. Great cover there by Sans. Just like negates the threat from Geek Fam. Let's see here. The first Lord is up. I want to know what's up.
Well, I mean, for ONIC, I think they kind of have a harder time to kind of navigate onto the Lord Pit later on because Geek Fam, they also have the PL Gobs to the front line. Against the CC, obviously the CC can't really soak up the damage as much as the glue does. Plus on top, they have the Netherrealm, and then they have the Loiski to jump in with a Tsunami Slam or with a save. So I think ONIC needs to wait. They don't need to start a turtle. Oh, Gobs!
That's an engage, trying to close the gap. Real world manipulation. Caught early. Sans very low, taken down. It's a 5v4, baby. Now Lutpi taken down as well. That's going to be a double for Maykits. Actually, that's going to be a trade. Tempest the Blade finds Kenzie.
Kyrie with the swords, very sharp. Maykits might look for a clapback.
That's C. Severo trying to space out Maykits. Maykits
Oh!
so lethal on the Suyo. And he adds another kill as Keyboy will not find a way to escape. That's almost a wipeout.
Maykits is Suyo, and Suyo is Maykits. Look at him just having that killer instinct. He might smile, but he stares deep into your soul, and that's a Vero-Gon. This Lord 3 for Geek Fam.
The opening from Gobs was just so amazing. He went on towards Sans.
Yeah.
And that was the right opening. That was the right call. And yeah, First Lord will fall to the Geeks.
That was also a forceful RWM, right? Sans, he was forced to open it up, asked to not have the follow-up come help Gobs. But he was bursted down quickly. I mean, the boy was quick on the pounds and helped the players of Geek Fam, or rather Gobs. And take a look at the real-time gold grab. It's just boosting up. It stonks for Geek Fam. Oh, Kyrie. Might be naughty, but no. Geek Fam, they have their sights on this mid turret. The Lord as well down bottom. Severo has to clear this, but he has to be careful. Gobs might just jump at him.
Unfortunate there. The Holy Shield did not land on towards the Lord, so this might favor the Geeks very, very well. They will not push their pressure there. They will chill and back away. Kyrie is trying to relieve the pressure, clearing the mid.
I mean, he's cutting the waves, right? Up top, down bottom, or rather in mid. And it creates the fact that, you know, the waves can't really crash onto that second tier turret. For ONIC, they have safety measures, but as of now, Geek Fam are always favored in the team fights because they have the sustainability, they have the defense. Lutpi is just yo-yoing his way.
Office crack finds the boy. No mid laner, no Netherrealm for Geek this time, and Gobs isolated here. Shortfall. Severo claims the kill. Great response there, ONIC. Now just 3 men standing for Geek.
And thankfully, our boy is playing a Faramis, so that timer is indeed very, very low. 16 seconds, and now he's back on the Land of Dawn. And ONIC, this might be the time frame, the window, where they might look for something. A turret, maybe? But look at Geek Fam, they're clumping up together. They won't defend it, because they know they have to respect ONIC's power as well. It's slowly creeping up. Kyrie with 3 items, the Endless Battle, for that extra 2 damage as well, right? Wishing Lantern for the Yi, for Sans. Adds even greater burst damage, and the passive from the Wishing Lantern as well kind of dissuades you from moving forward. But look at Maykits. He has that Queen's Wings purchased. So at least he has that physical damage reduction in case he gets, you know, toppled down by Kyrie.
Like, it's just back and forth mid-game. We are almost at late-game territory. Turret-wise, still favors the Geek. 5 turrets claimed. And let's see here. What will ONIC do to equalize that turret?
I think now for Geek Fam, they have to find a way to address the CC. The CC doesn't care if it's mounted to the glue. The CC will always try to hit you constantly, right? That constant DPS can't really be helped. I mean, sure, you have the Netherrealm, but the RWM can come through, and then you're all silenced, and you have no way out of that chess box from the Eve. But Geek Fam, they're focusing the offense on this Lord, and make it this year as well. Kyrie might look for something down bottom, but it's Keyboy with the conceal. Sabero!
Oh my god, Mike almost finds a solo. That's gonna be the Tsunami Slam. Trying to provide cover for Kenzie by Beloy. And Sans taken down off camera. 2 members from ONIC, they're out.
Oh, look, B just bursted down. And now it's Keyboy, only with his fist, not his sword.
Oh, the 2 perimeters created by Geek favored them as Make It picks up the triple. And that's just gonna be Kyrie recalling. No, he went down, so it's a wipeout. And Geek fam, they might push the bottom side. And is this it?
This might be it. I mean, they're not going for the Lord. Kyrie has to defend this. Which types of blades?
Let's see, Tavares there. Kapoy bursted.
The crystal.
But take a look at the main base, ladies and
Whoa!
gentlemen. That's a defense. Clutch defense by ONIC. Kai picks up the Maniac, and that's a wipeout for ONIC.
Divine intervention from the Sky King. Who else but Kyrie picks up a Maniac, wipes Geek Fam clean. And now they want to look for that push towards the base. A boy is up. Blood Wings purchased. Gives him extra damage at defense, but a boy!
Oh, the turnaround, a boy!
It's over!
It is all over! ONIC secures Game 3, and they secure the final upper brackets.